A lot of people still have questions about starting a fruit juice business at home. So in this video, I've decided to answer all the questions that I got asked in this video. If you're interested, please keep on watching. The first recurring question I got in that video is to recommend a good industrial juicer and blender. In that video, I said that I did not have an industrial juicer, so I cannot recommend an industrial juicer for you. However, I can recommend an industrial blender for you because I do own one, and that blender is Ninja Blender. There are lots of blenders now that you can use that are industrial blenders. I know of the Gucci Mix blender because I have also bought for my sister, and it's also of very good quality. But the Ninja blender is the one that I own, and that is one that I can vouch for. Now, as for industrial juicers, I believe that the Horon juicer, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, otherwise I'll leave it on the screen. The Horon juicer is also a very good industrial juicer. But if you're a beginner, I don't think you have any business with industrial juicers yet, simply because a slow juicer that is of high capacity can make between 25 to 40 bottles daily, and in my opinion that is industrial enough, or that is good enough for you to start with. I hope that answers that question. Another recurring question I got from the video is about pricing. The simple tactic that I use for pricing my own business: first thing you need to put into consideration is the location that you're in. You cannot price a product outside of the location, so you need to know your target audience in that location, except of course you want to sell online. But if you are selling in a particular location, you have to put your consumers in that location or your target audience in that location into consideration. So for pricing, you have to start from the price of your bottle. I'll give you an illustration. If you are buying your bottle for 15 naira, you have to add the price of the bottle, the price of the quantity of juice you are using for that bottle. You also have to factor in transportation. You also have to factor in your own service. Now you have to pay yourself from each bottle of drink. I'm telling you, as little as it might sound, do not give unnecessary discounts to people. It's going to bite you in your behind if you start to give discount to people. You don't need to give discount to people when you're starting a business, even when you're already running that business, except of course you want to sell out on old stock. But you have to put into consideration the price of your bottle, the price of the content in the bottle, the price of your packaging, and also your own service charge. Notice I didn't say anything about your rent, because in this case we are talking about starting a fruit juice business from home. So if you're starting from home, the price of the rent can actually still be subsidized because you're actually starting it from your own home, from the comfort of your home or your kitchen, as the case might be. I hope that answers your question on pricing. If it doesn't answer your question, another thing I got in the comment section was people asking for my own personal services. You can simply send me an email to the details you see on your screen, and then we'll take it from there, because I run classes on fruit juice business. Another recurring question in the comment section was where to get fruits in wholesale. If you stay in Lagos, the number one place to get your fruits in wholesale is the Mile 12 Fruits Market. The market is right before Mile 12 Market. It's just by K2 before you get to Mile 12. They sell all fruits there in dozen. It is cheaper for you to buy those fruits from that place in bulk prices than buying it from your local area. So it's better for you to buy your fruits from K2 Fruits Market. The fruits are way cheaper that way. Another question I also got that was recurring was how to store your fruits for long. I'm going to have to break it to you. You cannot store your fruits too long. The only way you can store your fruits too long is simply putting it in a ban. I will also put a picture to illustrate what I mean. Put your fruit in a fruit ban. You cannot store the fruit for more than, especially the kind of pineapples that I use in my fruit juice business. It gets spoiled on time. So it is better for you to buy it and then juice it almost immediately and store it in your freezer. That way it lasts long. And like I said, before you sell your fresh fruit juice to your customers, you can actually make it and freeze it. Note the word freeze. I didn't say refrigerate. I didn't say store with ice block. I said freeze. The drinks have to be frozen. You have to freeze the drinks in your freezer. It can stay in your freezer for 5 days before the consumer actually takes it. So that's like the best way you can store your fresh fruits, right? But if you're somebody that puts preservatives in your drinks, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. I care about the health of my customers, and I also care about the health of the consumers of the product that I sell. So I do not add any form of preservatives in my drink. From the name, it is fresh fruit juice, and I serve it to them fresh without any preservatives. Another question I got in the comment section that was also recurring was how to market the business to get sales for those that don't know how. I believe that for any business, not just the fresh fruit juice business, you really need to go into the knowledge of sales and marketing to be able to market any business. But I will say, for the sake of this video, you can start from people around you, people in your vicinity, your family members, your friend. Make this fruit juice for them, but please do not make it for anybody to taste. That is also something that we do, and we don't know that it's killing our business in the long run. When you make it for your family and friends to taste, they find it hard or they find it difficult to pay you for the service that you render. Remember, you're starting a business, and the sole purpose of every business is to make profit. The moment you start to make fruit juice for people to taste for free, then you are beginning to devalue your business, and you have to take it seriously if you truly want to make something out of your fresh fruit juice business. So for marketing and sales, start from where you are, start from your friends, start from your local church. If you're not a Christian, start from the mosque, start by supplying to people around you, and best believe they are the ones that will tell people about it. You also have to carry your business on your head, like we say in Nigeria. Make your business the center of your life. That is the best way to push your business. Make sure that your business is at the forefront. Talk to people about it. There are so many social media platforms now that people talk about their businesses every day. TikTok has to be number one. Talk about your business every day, but find creative ways to talk about your business. Do not just tell people to buy your fruit juice from you, because there are so many people that also sell fruit juice everywhere in Nigeria. The best way you can sell your product is to actually sell the product with the benefit of the product. Don't just tell them, come and buy pineapple juice from me, come and buy watermelon juice from me, and make the best watermelon juice. I mean, that's nice, but it's so cliche. How about you go something like increase your heart rate by drinking beetroot juice, by drinking watermelon juice? That kind of sells the business more. That's just an example of what you can do when you want to sell your product. Sell the product with the benefit of the product rather than the product itself. It helps people be able to relate to the product better, and it helps them be able to take your business even more seriously. How can I deliver to nearest states, that is in Nigeria? To be honest, I never delivered fruits outside of Lagos, but I know that we have some bags that you can preserve the fruits, and you can use logistics company, the ones that are fast and efficient. I can say GIG Logistics. Just again, from what I said, freeze your juice, freeze it completely before sending it out to any location. You are sure that the person receiving your drinks, even though it's later or it's longer than usual, the drinks will still arrive to them cold and cool, and then they will still enjoy maximum freshness from the drink. So the most important thing is to get a deep freezer. That's like very important. Another question I got is, I want to start the fruit business from a shop. What do I need? If you are in Nigeria and you want to start a walk-in store, you need to sort out electricity first of all. Then you can talk about your deep freezer and your fridge. Now you need a deep freezer because you need these drinks fresh all the time. Like I said, it's not even advisable for you to add preservatives into your drinks because it affects the health of your customers on the long run. Your customers will not trust you again when they realize that you are also adding preservatives and it is not what you preached to them that they are buying. So you definitely need electricity in form of maybe generator, solar, and all that. You need a deep freezer, you need a refrigerator. If you're opening a walk-in store, you would have to buy an industrial blender and an industrial juicer, because fresh fruit juice and smoothie business, it goes hand in hand. So most people that will want this will also want that, and then you can now introduce other businesses, but those three things are like very, very, very essential. Another recurring question in that video is NAFDAC requirement for a juice business. If I'm being honest with you, I did not register my business with NAFDAC, but my business is registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. I did not register my drinks with NAFDAC because, again, I said that for NAFDAC, for perishable items, you do not particularly need a NAFDAC registration number for it to sell to people. It's just like it's a perishable item. But if you now want to open a walk-in store, you will need to get all your accreditations from NAFDAC. So I believe that you need to go to the NAFDAC website and then confirm the things that you need. But if you want me to do that for you, again, send me an email. Right? Somebody also asked me, what do I do with juice pulp? I don't do anything with juice pulp. I trash it in the bin. Some people have different things they do with their juice pulp, but personally, I trash it in the bin because that's the only business that I was focusing on. So I could not start looking for alternative ways to do things with my juice pop, except it was carrot juice. Carrot juice, I use it to do sometimes banana bread or just. But aside from that, I don't use to do anything. Then if it was coconut juice, I'll use the coconut chaff to just make coconut rice. More people asked me that they also wanted a fresh fruit juice tutorial. I have a fresh fruit juice tutorial on my channel. You can check in the cards here. I have that video, and somebody asked for more healthy juice combinations. So I'm going to sit down and I'm also going to make that video. You guys should look out for that video. That's the end of this Q&A, guys. Thank you so much for all the questions asked. If you have any more questions, please leave it in the comment section and I will be more than willing to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Bye.